Hello, Karthik.
Hello, hello,
Well,
Ananya ma'am.
no. Stop addressing me
Good
as
evening.
ma'am. I hope you were fine. And thank you so much for joining amidst your busy schedule and giving this very qualitative time. So, I want to introduce to our viewers today's guest, the very first episode in the name of aspirants. So, today we have amongst us Karthik Rajiv from Alappuzhi, Kerala, India. So, Karthik is a immensely talented person. I have to take like more than 30 minutes if I have to narrate everything about him. But as it's a short session, let me just sum it up in quite a few lines. So Karthik, he completed his BTech in the field of metallurgical and materials engineering. Am I right, Karthik?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
from
yes, you are correct.
NIT Andhra Pradesh. And now he is currently pursuing his MTech in the same field from IIT Kharagpur. So, once again, a warm welcome to this session. And just let me start with the first question that I have in my mind right now. You seemed to have come from engineering background, but you have an immense interest in the field of physics. Even your one of your papers that you published, it includes the research topic like velocity, mass radiation, and dark energy relation for the formation of the black holes, if I am not wrong. So
Yes,
uh,
yes, you are correct.
how did you develop your interest in that? What shifted your mind? Because already you are in this engineering field. It's like an immense talent, because both are a very different subject, but you have interest in that. So how did you
Yes.
what shifted your mind towards this subject?
Okay. If I start with my interest in physics, it actually started when I was studying in the fifth class. Okay. So I had a cousin here. Actually, he is my father's brother. So he used to give me some books related to BSc physics and other stuff. So he will give me and ask me to read loudly in order to improve English. He used to give BSc physics book to me at that time. He had a son, so he did the same on that, and it was very interesting for me to find lot of things in that book. Actually, I don't understand a lot of things, but later I tried to know why, what is the different symbols mentioned in the books. So I went to my school library and I used to refer the books using that. And basically, I was more interested in electronics than those mechanics parts in physics. So from the help of my librarian in my school, I got some textbooks at that time, because at that time, this internet was not available for at that time for us now. So books were the only source of data. So I remember that I took a book from the library which they speak about design of small electronic circuits and other things. So basically, the first device that I made was a radio, a transistor radio, long back in the seventh class. I still remember it showing to my classmates at that time, very long time ago, and I have that in my room now also as a memory for that. Then later, I participated in all science fairs conducted by the Kerala government. So in Kerala, we have that. It's called the Kerala State Shastrotsavam. It's conducted by the government of Kerala. So I participated, and I was a winner in state level in 4 years, like 9, 10, 11, 12 class. I was very good in electronic circuit design. Plus, whenever you do electronics, basically it will go into physics now. So you have to know about moment of electrons, everything. Basically, every steps you have to learn. And if I tell you about the black holes and other thing, the paper that I have written, that I have started working when I was in BTech second year. Okay. So why? Because I read some article regarding that from magazine, some journals will be there now. So I also have an interest in those things. It's basically mathematics. So you know that you are an astrophysicist, so it's all about some mathematics will be there.
Yes.
So I don't know. I felt somewhat interesting into that. So I read internet was there very at that time. So I have read a lot about those things from internet journals, some books in the library. Then some ideas I will be having, then I try to put it down and I wrote a paper on that. So that was sent to the American Physical Society, APS. So they conducted this April meeting will be there in Colorado, Denver, but I couldn't go at that time. But because some issues were there, exams were there, other thing. But the paper was accepted, and they gave me an award for the best student paper presentation at that time. That is the theory. So that work is still pending because you know how difficult it is. How many people are working on dark matter detection theory on black holes, and in India, very few people are working on that. Perhaps you may know about that when we met during that conference,
Yes.
international conference on fundamental physics.
Yes.
How many people are working? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now currently, my focus is on to material science actually. So
Okay.
in IIT Kharagpur, I'm getting a lot of support from my professors. So it's very good for me now to work on that.
Okay. Wonderful, Karthik. So, coming back to the next part that I want to know, you have received an award of honor, from the former
Yes,
Indian president at
yes,
Rashtrapati
yes,
Bhavan, which
yes,
can be termed like a dream for many people. You
yeah,
literally achieved that in the year 2017, I guess, during Festival of Innovation, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so please share your small experience about this. That what was your journey? Was it a dream for you, or like this suddenly fall on your lap? How all did happened?
It was all by some surprise. No, I can say this is surprise actually. Just like I told you before, I am good in electronic circuit designs now at that time. So I mainly work related to radio systems and other things actually. So at that time in BTech time, I had already made a device that is able to convert radio waves to direct current. Radio waves, like our solar cells, which use light. In my apparatus, they use radio waves. Ambient radio waves will be there, which will be used to convert to DC. So I experimentally showed this to my classmates in BTech first year, first semester. At that time, some of my professors from my college they were very excited to see this, and they only nominated me for this Festival of Innovation participation from our institute. So I did another design also, like a linear generator design was also there. It's related to tidal energy power plant. So I got a chance. I got a call from President of India at that time. Actually, it was Festival of Innovation 2017 meeting of members of National Innovation Club. So including me, 84 members were there all over from India, and I was the youngest person in that actually. I was very only 18 years old. The people who accompanied me, they were professors, scientists, and other people. So considering me as a young fellow, I had a talk with the president at that time. So he honored me for whatever I have done at this young age, gave me some awards, a medal, and there was immense support from National Innovation Foundation. They are having that now also, and they promote people who are doing grassroots level innovation, not very high tech stuff. People who are doing in the very basic experiments, for innovations which will help human life, etc., like that. So that was a different opportunity. That made me everyone know that yeah, someone is there in our institute who is doing something different. So that made me somewhat pretty famous at that time in the institute. So I was very happy because I'm from another state. I'm studying in another institute, doing something there. It's very surprising, and I was very happy for all the support and everything from my institute at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting to visit the Rashtrapati Bhavan at a tender age of 18 years is not a joke.
yeah.
Like a something that it's a huge blessing for you, to be very honest.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, exactly. Now, one personal question now. I came to know that like you have a separate space in your home premises where you have, constructed your own lab, and that includes
yes, yes,
some sort of like, radio physics, including some sort of radio transmission or any other. So
yes.
I am very eager to know about its setup and how does it function. So, what are the setups that you have made in your space? Please tell me about it.
Yes, yes. So basically, my main area of work is related to radio physics, where we use different radio transmitters working in low frequency, high frequency to very high frequency, and other stuff. So it is basically we are trying to develop new type of radio transmitters for communication and other stuff. Basically, it is ham radio operation. You know about amateur radio operators. And nowadays, it is actually one of the only approved hobby by the United Nations. Actually, in the world, that is the only approved hobby by the United Nations. Actually, people make their own radio devices. They contact people far away, sitting like I'm sitting in India, I can talk to someone who's in America using my radio transmitter. No need of any internet or anything. So that is actually a hobby. It is like hobby now. Your hobby is to do dance, your talent. So
Yeah.
somebody, my hobby is to make radio transmitters, makes contact people who are sitting far away. You know, you can even talk to people in the International Space Station. Astronauts will be
Wow.
there now. They are
Wow.
covering, they are going in once in a month, they will be going in my latitude, longitude area. So you can
Oh,
contact with them.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
very people know that. Very few people know that in India, very less ham radio operators are there. Actually,
Okay.
you need to know very well electronics, designing new antennas. Actually, you are
Yes.
learning a lot. It's not like wasting time. Now, I have done some works related to energy harvesting in that. So we are coming to a new era where I hope maybe if it is working, if it is successful, we may come with the devices, electronic devices, which will be able to charge using the radio frequencies. Like you went out, okay, you went out, your phone is having no charge. You don't have any charging point anywhere, but your phone is having the cell phone signal. So what if you are able to convert the cell phone signal to DC? Then you can recharge your phone. Now it's in fiction, like in fiction, you see na free energy, everything
Yes.
concept will be there, but it's not fiction. Now in my department, I have talked to one of the professor. We are trying to fabricate a material for that. So we are going to do some research on that. But because of this pandemic, we are not able to do. But initial observation investigations have been done, and I hope we will be able to do that in future.
It will be
Yeah.
so
So
amazing
this is
to see
basically my
that.
works.
It will be so
Yes.
amazing to see that if it's successfully executed, you know. We will be so
Yes.
proud
Yes.
to just introduce that.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
It will be really helpful to the mankind. No?
Exactly, exactly. It will be like something that is not discovered or invented like before. So if it that gets done, so it will be a great news for all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, so my next question would be like, many students are now preparing for this competitive exams, and you know, when you prepare for competitive exams,
Yeah.
we have to go through lots of ups and downs, because some days we will feel very like on the top, some days we will feel very low. So how
Yeah.
I just want to know any sort of positive message that you want to just deliver to the aspirants. That's the main aim of our show, you know, whoever is preparing for any sort of competitive exam, that how to deal with such sort of situations, you know, everybody faces, and irrespective of every field, be it art, be it academics, be it any sort of field, sports or whatever. It's like an overall question, just I want to ask. So what do you have to say?
It's we know about great people now like Einstein, Abdul Kalam. Lot of people are there who have already motivated us with their hard work and dedication. So the key to success is to have a passion for someone. Like I have a passion to become a scientist, so that's why I'm doing it. There is a reason why I'm doing all these things. You have a passion for dance, that is why you are doing all those things. So everyone will be having a passion of their own. Try to find it out and always try to improve it. It's like we should never have a feeling that yeah, I know everything now. No, no, no. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows everything. Until you are dead, everyone is a student in this world. So daily update whatever you know. If you are preparing for competitive exam, learn by love it. Don't by heart simply. Try to know it. How, why it is. If you are solving a question, compare it with a real life solution. Whatever questions you get in your exams, these will be there in the real life. So if you observe that, we can easily solve any problems actually. And most important thing is that we should do hard work. That is the main thing. And some dedication, put some dedication. And if you are lazy, no, there is no way. Some people are born with intelligence, okay. And those people, they don't need much time, okay. And some people, they are not very intelligent, but they do hard work. So there are two ways: intelligence plus hard work. That will be the only way to success. So that is my agenda. That is the thing that I follow. I'm not very 100% diligent or anything, but I told now I try to improve myself. Reading books, read books, read books. Reading books. That is a big thing a student can do nowadays. Nowadays, no need of books because internet is there. Lot of things, lot of numerous knowledgeable videos are there in YouTube, so that you can update your knowledge daily also. So that is the main thing. Never think that you are 100%. Yeah, everything is done. No, nothing is 100%. Daily improve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my coming to the last part, I have a question just striking in my mind. That's the last question. The education system in India as well as the foreign countries, there's a huge difference. I have some of my friends who reside abroad. So when I just communicate with them, they are originally from abroad. It's not like that they belong to here and just they have just shifted.
They
No,
are
nothing like
foreigners.
that.
Foreigners.
So
Foreigners.
when they used to see this amount of stretch and the amount of tension we are taking for any sort of competitive exams, they get frightened that why are you taking so much of tension? There's because I feel that the system there is absolutely different. And after like you receive like a certain age, that is 18 years, you are free, you are independent to settle separately.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say in this regard, any sort of improvement you hope for it, or any changes you feel that could be made? So I want to know your viewpoint.
The main reason for what you have said is because of our Indian typical society. So in Indian society, it's like, suppose in a family you have a children, but you will not see the talents of your children. You will compare it with the children nearby your house. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you always try to compare them. Like, he's an engineer, he's a doctor, what are you doing? That question will come. Now, even to me also that question is there. I am
Yes.
also a
Yeah.
target.
Yeah.
So that type of mentality is still there,
Yeah, it's
among
still
the
there.
parents, among the people, even among us also. Even
Yeah.
among us also, that feeling is there. So people, they sacrifice their dreams for jobs. In India, what they feel is like that getting a job and getting settled is the success. That is majority of the people nowadays, they have that feeling. We can't blame them because somebody's situations, it is like that, but 90% are like that. So that is why there are no great poets now, no big writers, no scientists in India. Where is there? You can see now, where are in there? Is there anyone like that in India nowadays? Okay, will be there, but they are old ones now. No new poets are not coming. I have not seen no big artists, no big singers now. Very less are there, because this is because of our typical society. And also our education system, it is still the old way, like studying for these many years, getting job, engineering, whatever. So now I think the national education policy came now, they have made some changes in that. So we can expect something positive in the coming years. At least when I become a parent, I am not going to tell my child to do the same. Let them find their own passion and proceed it. That is what we should do. And we should try to avoid the old techniques what our parents used to do. That is not needed now. For a bright future for our country, we need a bright people now, not only engineers and doctors, everyone we need actually. So
Yes.
this is the most important thing we have to consider.
Yeah, I feel that the if we take the path which is less traveled, then we will reach to a more beautiful destination, I feel. So
Yes.
so that's okay. So that was all about, having this a great conversation with you, and you were just full of positivity, and you were so doing great in your field, and I wish to see you reaching greater heights with time. And I will
Yeah,
be the
thank you.
one who will be just shouting from the crowd and just saying
Will
the
try
people
my
that
maximum. Will try my maximum. Yeah.
yeah,
I also wish you to become a great dancer. Okay.
thank you. But thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. That's my passion. And I just love to do, just like you have just mentioned in the session as well, that
Yeah.
in the name of chasing our dreams, somewhere we just, somewhere we give up our passion. So I won't
Yeah.
be doing that. No matter
No.
how good I do in life, dance will always be there within me.
Will
And
be there. Yeah.
people like you always support me in this regard. And I'm so very grateful for it. So just keep on doing that. And really, I wish to
Yeah,
see you reaching heights, and many, many congratulations for your new journey of MTech. I hope you shine with flying colors, with good grades. And next, whatever you do, I'll just come up with another episode to let the people know.
yeah, sure. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
So
Thank you
let's,
for this wonderful
yeah, yeah.
session with you. I spent a lot of a good time with you. Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye then.